Welcome to Interrogation, a game where two contestants have up to 20 questions to unravel a mystery. There are no prizes. It's all just for fun and glory. First contestant, the category is geography. Go.
All right, jumping right in.
Yep.
Okay. On my channel, I have been playing GeoGuessr, so I've been familiarized with the countries. So I'm trying to guess like a place.
Yes, you're trying to guess a
A
place.
specific is okay. Is this place a country?
No.
Okay. Is this place in Europe?
No.
Is this place in Asia?
No.
Okay. Is it in America?
Yes.
Okay. Is it a is it a specific building?
No.
Okay. Is it a river?
No.
Uh-oh. I'm using up a lot of questions already.
That's okay.
Is it a city?
No.
Is it a landform?
Landform?
Yeah, like
Define.
like the Grand Canyon or something. Like a landform that's categorized as a geographical location.
Yes.
Okay. Is it a canyon?
No.
Is it a I gotta think a little harder here. I should probably narrow down where it is. Is it in the western US?
Define Western U.S.
Like Utah, no, like Colorado and on to the west.
No.
Okay.
I'm wrong. I apologize. I do not believe so.
Okay. Is it in I don't have enough questions to guess every state.
Yeah, but also you have to understand how I answer questions does give you answers in and of themselves. How I answer your questions.
Right.
This is something Heidi had picked up. I don't think you picked it up quite yet.
Well, you say you don't believe that it's in the western U.S. as I defined the western U.S.,
which was Colorado,
which was Colorado and on. So is it in like? Is the question? Is it in the Midwest?
Define the Midwest. There's a.
I would say that it goes from like Minnesota to Indiana.
No.
Okay. So is it in the eastern US?
No.
It's in the US.
Yes, I said that.
Somewhere in the U.S.
Think about it. Think about what you know. Say out loud what I've just told you.
Okay. You told me
The three clues
it's
that you
not in
figured
the
out.
West, Midwest, or East, and it's a landform.
Okay. Yeah, India. But how you defined, okay, I asked you and you were very specific about how you defined the West Coast, the Western, and how you define Midwest. And then you asked about the East. And I said no to all three. So what's left?
The South.
Want to ask that?
Is it in the South?
No.
Okay. All right. I have no clue where it is now. Well, okay. I have a. I
No.
guess.
You have a clue. You have the clue. I've asked you specifically what you defined as certain areas, and I've answered them. Think of how you ask those questions. If you just think about how you ask the clues you have now.
I asked, is it in America?
And I said, yes, it is in America.
Right. So
You asked, is
it
it on
could
the
be
western
in.
part? And you said from Colorado. And I asked, how do you define the western part? You said from Colorado west. You asked,
Right, all the way
is it
to
asked,
California.
yeah, and you asked, is it in the Midwest? And I said, how do you define the Midwest? You said from Minnesota to Indiana. And I said, no. And then you asked, is it on the East Coast? I said, no. You asked, is it in the South? I said, no. What's left?
Not sure. Uh, well, okay, so Colorado is like above. So I said Colorado and onward.
Uh-huh.
And I think that includes like Wyoming and the Dakotas and stuff.
Does it? Is that how you defined it?
Yeah, because it's like
Then I'd
it's
say it is in the West Coast,
okay.
the western area.
All right, so it's a landform in the. I guess that's the Northwest. Um,
Well, you actually know more. How I answered your question is letting you know.
so is it in a national park?
Yes.
Okay, that was a question, so you can
Oh yeah.
get the points.
Sorry.
Yeah. Um,
Well, I've been turning this on over.
you have.
No,
So
do I do it? Did I do it for East Coast?
yeah,
Okay. Well, I
I'm
hope I have.
90% sure.
Well, I hope I have.
I think the points are correct.
Okay. If I'm not, I'm sorry, Heidi.
Is it in Yellowstone National Park?
No.
No. I only know like two national parks. Is it in Yosemite National Park?
No.
Uh-oh. I ran out of national parks. But you did say it was in a national park.
I believe it's in a national park.
Okay.
A landmass.
A land. Yeah.
A specific geographical location, as you asked.
And it's not in Yellowstone or Yosemite,
No,
the two national parks.
that you know of. I can name off several.
Right. Is there some like Roosevelt Park or something?
There
That's
probably
not a
is.
question.
But is that a question?
No, it's
Oh.
I was on a path towards it being in Yellowstone,
No.
and now I've been completely thwarted. Does it? Is the place Mount Rushmore?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's it.
I went through a lot of thought processes without saying anything for a while there, but yeah, I came to that.
Mount Rushmore. Now, I think that was 17, right?
Yeah.
Your 17th question. Yeah, it was Mount Rushmore. And oh my gosh, see, is Colorado south of the Dakotas? I thought Colorado.
Yes, Colorado south of the Dakotas.
So as south of Dakota, I thought they were southwest of the Dakotas.
No, I think they're
South. Okay,
basically
that was
more
okay.
south. He forgot that whole top part there.
Yeah.
Yellowstone is nowhere near that at all. I mean,
I know Yellowstone's on like the border of Wyoming and Montana.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Right. And
I've been there.
You said the Midwest. I asked you to define it. You said from Minnesota to Indiana. You didn't
They probably
say.
missed some stuff there.
Well, you missed North and South Dakota.
Right. And that's
Yeah.
South Dakota is where Mount Rushmore is on the western half, on the western side of South Dakota.
But
And
yeah,
so-
that was a lucky break there at the end.
Yeah, it was. Okay, Conrad. We'll see if Heidi can beat that. But until then, is there something else you'd like to tell us about your channel? Like, what else do you do on your channel? You've done Cooking the States. You've done a music video. What else? You call it eclectic. What other topic do you cover on?
Well, I don't do these super often, but I do like to write kind of like comedy sketches. My most recent sketch was called Poem Over the Rainbow. I'm still having a hard time like making the sketches clickable, but my most proud and long running kind of creation on my channel is a show called the GCB Show.
What does that stand for?
Well, the name, we came up with it when we were in like 7th grade. So it is Good Christian Boys.
Okay.
And it's made up of 3 people, which is me, Cloutrad, Matthiasaurus Flex, and Asa Dia. And in the GCB show, we all have different superpowers. And, we fight evil and crime throughout the series. There's lots of drama that happens between the boys.
And is it a comedy series?
Yeah, I would say it's a comedy series.
Well, cool. How many of these episodes have you done?
We have done, I mean, I would say within the GCB show canon, there's around 13 or 14.
Well, that's good.
We make a season every once in a while.
Well, cool.
Where I'm actually about to start writing season 3 right now.
Well, cool.
Of the GCB show.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, this is now the 4th of a 5-part competition series between Conrad and Heidi. Subscribe to see the last one, as well as other competitions that we have on this YouTube channel. If you are an author or a YouTuber and you'd like to appear as a contestant on the show, in the description, there's a link to an application form where you can fill it out. You're encouraged to do so. I'd love to have you on. And after this commercial break, we'll see how Heidi does. Be right back. Welcome back to Interrogation. Heidi, you said you're a teacher. What do you teach?
I'm a special ed teacher, and I work with grades kindergarten through 6th grade. And you could kind of think of me as being somewhat of a reading specialist. I work with a lot of students who have dyslexia.
Oh, okay.
I teach them to read.
One of my brothers has dyslexia.
Okay.
You know,
That's what I specialize in.
Yeah, it's really hard for him to. I mean, he rarely reads. He does audiobooks.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He does audiobooks. He doesn't. So, how did you get into that? Now you were. How did you get from being a dancing teacher to special ed?
Well, actually, I went from being a dance teacher to being a physical education teacher, specializing in fitness.
Okay.
And it just kind of happened. I landed in the world of reading, and one thing led to another, and it just happens.
Cool. I have a brother that's the director of special education for a school district. In fact, I think he's about to retire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's done it for a long time. This COVID thing is just they for last year they worked from when they woke up to when they went to sleep. It was just
I believe
insane
it
for him, because he's in charge of just not as you know, special education covers a lot of different topics, and he had to arrange all the online learning, everything. It was just
I know it well.
Cool. All righty. Well, are you ready to compete?
I am.
Okay. Contestant, the categories, geography, go. Oh, whoops. Yep. Go.
Okay. Is this place north of the equator?
Yes.
Okay. Is it on the Asian continent of Asia?
No.
Okay. Let me back up here. Is this a popular place for tourism?
Yes. There is a problem.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to send my scorecard out into the waiting room and bring it right back. Just hold on a second.
Okay.
Because it froze up on me.
Okay.
And usually by doing that, it will.
So north of the equator, popular place for tourism, not on the Asian continent.
There we go. Okay. And I think I counted that question, right? Conrad, did I count that question?
I don't know. I'm just concentrating on my part.
She's asked 3 questions.
Okay.
Okay. Where do I want to go next? So we said it's a popular place for tourism.
Yes.
Am I going to come up with a country? Am I going to come up with the name of a country?
Is that a question you want to ask?
Well, because I'm thinking out loud right now, because I could also, maybe I need to be specific about a city. So let me ask this question. Okay. Is this tourist place well known for a specific landmark or things specific to see?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yes. Okay. Is it on the European continent?
No.
Okay. Is this in North America?
Yes.
Okay. This just popped in my head, so I don't know if I should go with this impulse. Oh no, never mind. Well, let me say this. Is it in the western part of North America?
How do you find the western part of North America?
Um,
Not that this was a question that I asked someone else in this game, but anyways.
Well, I think they say the Mississippi divides it. I don't know it actually if it divides it for
Sure.
east.
So are
or
you
west.
saying is it west of the Mississippi?
Actually, I'm going to go crazy and say, is this a place in the southwestern part of our United States?
No.
Oh, okay. Is it by chance New York?
No.
Okay, I got to slow down here. All right. So not New York. It's not the Southwest United States. It is on the North America, but not Southwestern. So I'm going to rule out all those Grand Canyon and all that stuff. And that would even rule out Las Vegas. We're not going to New York. So there's a lot in there, but I'm sticking, well, Northwest. Okay, North. But get rid of the Southwest. But California really isn't Southwest. All right. Is this in Canada?
No.
All right. I'm blowing through this fast. Okay, let me go back. Why are you laughing? Let me go back to this now. So it is tourism.
Conrad, this is where you
I'm
should be adding
scared.
pressure. Telling
I-
her you only got 8 questions left.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
tourism, and there is a specific landmark. And I'm ruling out Southwest. I'm ruling out like New York. It's not what I was thinking of with New York.
You didn't rule out New York. You ruled out New York City.
No, I didn't say city.
You do? I thought
Uh-uh.
You said New York City.
No, I didn't. Because in fact,
Well,
when I
it'd still
said,
be no.
you know what? What?
It'd still be no.
It'd still be no? Okay.
Yeah. New York
Okay.
City or New York. No.
It's still a no. Okay.
No,
So
it's
a
still no.
So I am wondering geography. So does this landmark
Mm-hmm.
have to do with presidents?
What?
Does the landmark have to do with presidents? Presidents?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Not at all. Like 4 of them
Yeah, I
carved in stone.
I wouldn't.
No.
Is that your
It
question?
depends. How do you define carved in stone?
I am wondering if I'm thinking of Mount Rushmore, and
your
I am
question?
wondering if the geographical place is South Dakota.
What's your question?
Is it South Dakota?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait, it is, right? Did I get it?
No.
Oh.
Is it in South Dakota?
Oh, okay. So the geography, so it's not South Dakota, the answer, but,
No.
oh, okay.
Yes, it's South Dakota. Yes,
Okay.
but it's not South Dakota.
Okay. So I need to come up with a geographical place in South Dakota.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I've been there. And Conrad, you got it.
Oh, yeah, he got it.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised how Conrad can keep so calm right now.
Okay. Okay, hang on a minute now, people. So Mount Rushmore, and it's in South Dakota, but we weren't going for a state.
Is that your question?
No, I'm thinking out loud. So I've been there and I'm thinking out loud. Oh, goodness. The place that it's in, I know it's by Custer. No, Custer. Oh, my goodness. Not the Badlands. What number am I on? 6? I have to get it in 6?
Yes, you're on 6.
What?
Yes, you're on 6. You're on 6.
Okay.
Yep.
Why is it so funny?
Oh, you'll find out in a second. Okay.
Why? Okay,
never
wait
mind.
a second. Did I already say the answer? This is a
No,
question.
I'm just laughing.
Okay, so we already established that when I said, "Is it South Dakota?" You said yes, but that's not the answer you're looking for, correct?
I thought you said, "Is it in South Dakota?" I did not know that you were asking. Your question was, "Is it South Dakota?" The answer is no.
Oh, right, correct.
Right.
But there's things seem to get a little heated when I started to talk about presidents in stone.
And Conrad asked you, how would you define carving in stone? I think was the correct question.
Yeah. I'm talking about Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, no. Is that your question?
No. So definitely the place we're trying to go to is not South Dakota. And I asked if the geographical place had a landmark, and that's yes. So I'm looking still for a place, not a landmark.
No, what? No, you asked if it was a landmark. I said yes.
Well, I asked if the geographical place had a specific landmark that people
And I
went to
said
visit.
yes, it did.
The geographical place.
Okay,
So
you're getting me confused.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Is the answer, can this be a freebie to clarify?
Well, that's up to, it can't be a freebie. You got 6 questions. You get 6 questions to burn.
Of geography, I don't think of a landmark. The landmark is in a place or at a place. So what I want to say is, I'll ask this question. Is the answer that I have to find out, is it a landmark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm going to say, is it Mount Rushmore?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, thank you. Thank you.
We were wondering why you were.
There was,
is that your question? You said no, that's not my question. It's like, and I'm just amazed Conrad was able to keep. Conrad was he was toying with you. He says, how do you define carved in stone?"
Well, I got confused because I was thinking of it as the place where that landmark is. So I messed myself up. Did I win?
You won it. But it's hilarious. You literally were saying Mount Rushmore, but I asked you at least 2 or 3 times. Is that your question? No, it's not my question.
I know. But I came through in the end in the nick of time.
Yep.
I need a break.
Oh, Becky over here, I was saying she already answered, but she didn't ask the question, is it Mount Rushmore? You stated Mount Rushmore, but you didn't ask the question. And I thought it was hilarious when Conrad says, what is it?
Right.
Define how you mean carved in stone.
I know. Crazy. Okay, I need a break.
Yeah, that'll probably be one of the classics. Is how do you define carved in stone?
All right.
Okay.
That was good, Conrad. We were both kind of there. We were both
Okay,
there.
so now where we
Yeah,
are.
I wasted a bunch of questions asking about national parks.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
well, it was also how he was defining what is West and
Yeah, that was
and he was also
Yeah.
Midwest, and then he said Minnesota over when there's North and South Dakota right there.
Yeah.
So
Right.
okay, so where we are at now? Is it 2-1?
Yeah. And then plus we had a tie.
yeah.
2-1 plus a tie.
Heidi is winning.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, folks. Subscribe to their channels. And we'll come back for the last of the 5 series. See you.
All right.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye.